Hi guys, my name's John and welcome to another video from PSI. And today we're going to talk about why you would buy a PSI harness for your next project. All PSI harnesses are made in the USA. They include everything you need to run your specific engine and transmission in whatever you can think of and whatever project you're working on. As you can see, they're all laid out in pretty much the same way. We have over 100 end item part numbers to accommodate whatever you're trying to do. So if you have an OBS truck out there and you're looking to put a Gen 5 LT4 engine in that truck with a Turbo 350 trans, we have a harness for that application. Just like we have if you have an LQ4 Gen 3 engine with drive-by cable with an LS3 intake manifold and a T56 transmission, we have a specific harness for that engine transmission combo as well. All our harnesses are basically laid out the same way. You get 4 to 5 feet of length from the back of the cylinder head where you mount everything under the dash. That includes your ECM and PCM connections in this particular instance, your OBD2 port, fuse relay center, which includes your fuel pump relay as well as your ignition relay. You get an under dash wiring bundle, which includes all your gauge wiring as well as your fan wiring. You're going to get your primary O2 sensor connectors, all your injectors, your coil connectors for your sub harness, your transmission connections, your mass air connection, engine coolant temp, and everything else that you need to get that engine and transmission running and driving properly in your vehicle. The hookup is very simple. All our wiring comes out exactly where it needs to come out, so it tucks very nicely once it's on the engine. It lays out, it's very well hidden. You're going to drill a 2-inch hole in your firewall. You're going to feed everything from under the dash into the engine compartment, and then you have a nice sliding grommet seal that's going to snap into place to give you a nice weather-tight connection. Once it's all laid out and you've connected everything, you're going to hook constant power down by your big lug gear starter. You're going to hook your switch power wire coming off our fuse relay center to the ignition source on your chassis harness, and then you're going to hook your grounds to the back of the cylinder head. Once that's completed, you're going to plug in your computers, you're going to turn the key, and you're going to be running and driving. Other than the simplicity of the PSI harness, there's a couple key things to note, and that's mainly quality, our customer service for after-sales support, as well as our fast ship times. So when it comes to quality, we use nothing but GM OEM connectors, whether it's Delphi, Costal, whatever connector GM uses, the connector we are going to use. Plastic is not just plastic. There's many different types. The way it's injection molded matters. And that's why you need to have GM connectors. We've seen knockoff connectors before. We've actually tested them. And you do get voltage creep across terminals because it's just poorly designed and poorly copied. We also use GM GXL or PXL wire. This is high-grade cross-link polyethylene wire. It will not ignite like lamp cord wire or cheap automotive knockoff wire that is used within the industry on other products. Anywhere that there's a splice inside the harness, because there are splices, for instance, your fuel injector, 12-volt fuel injectors, they're spliced 4 and 4. Anywhere there's a splice, we take it a step further from GM and we sonic weld. We do not have butt splices in there. We have sonic welds. So where that weld is done, that is stronger than actually what GM would have done in their factory applications. Lastly, about quality is the loom that we use. The standard loom that we offer is GM grade convoluted tubing. This is stuff that has been tested ad nauseum by GM and by other automotive manufacturers. It's going to last whether you use the vehicle every day or you just use it on the weekends for your cruises. It is going to keep up with the elements and the heat under the engine and not melt. We also use 3M automotive grade electrical tape to complete the looming process. We do also offer a TechFlex braid as well as an option on our harnesses, which again comes in varying quality types, but we use the highest grade that would be for automotive use. The next thing I want to talk to you about is customer service. When you buy a PSI harness, you're not just buying it and then we're forgetting about you as a customer. We offer full 100% tech support over the phone. We offer email service as well as live chats right on our website. Whether it's a week after you purchase the harness or a year or 5 years after you buy the harness from us, you are going to get somebody answering the phone to help you with whatever it is. It could be something along the lines of you bought the harness for an LQ4 and you had just a stock drive-by cable LQ4 with an intake on it. And maybe 3 years later you do a head upgrade and an intake upgrade and you need to change the injector connectors on it. We're there to help you out. We're not just going to leave you out in the wind to fend for yourself. You're getting quality value from us, not just in the product itself, but in the after-sale support as well. And the last thing is the products that we offer are in stock. You know, one of the things we pride ourselves on, and we've always prided ourselves on over the last 11 years that we've been in business, is that we want the products there available for you. So when you spend money with us, you're not waiting 3 to 6 weeks to get your product. You're going to get it right away within a couple days. And again, if you have any questions at the time you receive it or down the road, we're going to be there to answer them for you once you get your product. So as you can see, to sum up, PSI offers excellent value. We don't just sell you a wiring harness, we're selling you the value of owning that wiring harness, from the tech support to the quality to standing behind the product. If you have any questions or you want to check us out more, you can see us on the web at www.psiconversion.com. You can call us and talk to one of our sales associates at 732-444-3277. Or you can check us out on Instagram at instagram.com/PSIconversion or Facebook at facebook.com/PSIconversion. Hope you found this video interesting. Kind of gives you a lot of information. Make sure you subscribe to our video and leave comments with any questions you have.